I want to go over 3 images that are meant to help your breathing. First of all, breathing is natural, but there's some aspects of it that, if you are aware of them, can actually make it a more pleasurable experience. And the first image I'd like you to try out is the breath coming in the nose. And as the breath comes in the nose, it comes in along the septum, which is the dividing line between the 2 nostrils. And think of the air coming in along the septum, and then as you exhale, the air comes out along the nostrils. You give that a try. So in order to test this hypothesis of this is how the air goes in our nose, we're going to do the opposite. And this time, think of the air coming in alongside of the nostrils and then exiting along that center line of the nose. So what I feel there is immediately the idea of bringing the air in along the nostrils causes my nose to flare, and it hardens the outside edges of my nose. And it actually restricts my breathing. I take a more shallow breath. And so this bit of tension that then comes into my breathing when I breathe this way makes me think of the phrase hard-nosed. And I don't want to be hard-nosed. I'd rather be the opposite and enjoy my breathing. So I'm going to take the air in along the center line, along the septum, and then exhale along my nostrils. I'm going to add an image to this of soft nostrils or fluttery nostrils, or maybe the image of a sheet in the wind billowing, or a sail on a sailboat billowing in the wind. So as I breathe in, the air travels along the center line of my nose, and then exits along the nostrils, which billow or flutter as the air goes by. So that's one experience to try. Another image I'd like to offer you and your breathing has to do with the concha, or the turbinate bones. Here's a picture to my side here that are off in the nose. And there are 3 of these bones, one up high, one in the middle, and one down low. And what these bones do is they actually churn the air. They make the air spiral as it comes in the nose. So the first image here is the spiraling of the air as it comes in the nose. So think of the air coming towards the center of the nose and spiraling as it comes in. So in the imagery work, we take one little piece and then we build upon it. And right now, my brain is leading me to build and place the two images together. So I have the air that's coming into my nose along the septum and spiraling as it goes in. And then as I breathe out, the soft fluttering of the nostrils on my exhale. But just as a test, let's see if we're spiraling the right way. So perhaps instead the air comes down low and spirals out this way, coming more towards the nostrils as you inhale. And perhaps you notice a difference. Now, there's a practice called pranayama, which is a yoga breathing practice. And I find it really interesting that there's the aspect of the upper, middle, and lower part of an exercise, a pranayama exercise, that also coincides with these bones in the nose. And one of the ways to practice is to bring the air into the upper chest, and then to bring the air into the middle chest, and then bring the air into the lower chest. So these are actually different levels of the lungs that we're talking about. But if you practice instead bringing the air in through the superior concha, you might find that the air then transfers into the upper lobes of the lungs. And if you image the air coming into the middle concha, where would the air go then? And the air coming into the inferior or lower concha gives you an experience of the inhale traveling through the body. How? When you work with your anatomy and with imagery, you're going to find that some images work really well for you, and some images are just out there. And that's okay. You know, what you do is you keep the ones that work for you and let the ones that are out there stay out there until some other time where they might find their way back to you. All of these breathing images are not a test for you. It's just a way to play with the actual facts of how your body works. And that actually is one thing that I really love about the Franklin method, is that all the exercises and experiences that are offered come from a factual place within your body. And even if these images did nothing for you, if they got you to sit down for a moment and just tune into your breathing and focus on that, that's good for you.